Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on From College Dropout to International Bestselling Author by Geraldine, author, USA. Her journey through life has been far from linear. She has navigated a winding path filled with unexpected turns, many of which have led to serendipitous encounters that have significantly shaped the direction she meant to follow. While most girls played with dolls, she collected different kinds of notebooks, stationeries, and even paper napkins, all with a burning desire to infuse their empty pages with poetry and short stories, giving them life and purpose. On Sundays, she waited patiently for the newspaper to be delivered, eagerly anticipating the crossword puzzles her dad and she would tackle together. He always made sure her siblings and she had the latest books by Enid Blyton, nurturing a love for reading. During her school days, rather than immersing herself in mathematical equations, her mind often ventured beyond the confines of the classroom, undertaking thrilling adventures fueled by an unrestrained imagination. Unbeknownst to her, this very imagination would unlock the door to her future career. While she might not have excelled in mathematics, she was drawn to English and language and arts. The power of words equated to a force that deeply resonated with her, and speaking in front of an audience or crafting an essay felt like second nature. Early on, she recognized the importance of honing her strengths and refining her skills. In third grade, she won the essay writing contest, a feat that earned her a spot in her school's newspaper. Discovering that she possessed a gift to share with others ignited a profound excitement and kindled a burning passion within her. She is grateful for the many facets of education, extracurricular activities, and deep friendships she formed in school. Yet, she knew back then that education meant more than learning in a school setting. Her focus was on acquiring life skills that would pave the way for successful adulthood. She learned the value of hard work and discipline at 12 years old when she was hired to be a commercial model for a prestigious retail brand. Alongside her involvement in sports, her weekends were a blend of early morning tennis or softball practices followed by afternoon photo shoots. Earning her own money at such a young age provided her with a sense of freedom, independence, and empowerment. She no longer needed to get an allowance from her parents, and this opportunity gave birth to more possibilities. It was during this time that she internalized the notion that the creation of something beautiful and successful demands dedication and self-discipline. When she was about to pursue a college degree, she shared with her parents her deep-seated passion for writing and her desire to embrace a field associated with it. However, during that era, the role of writers held far less esteem compared to the present, and the prospect of it being a financially rewarding career was dim. In response, her parents strongly encouraged her to acquire a business management degree, foreseeing a wider array of opportunities in that direction. Endowed with an innate entrepreneurial drive, she heeded their guidance, inadvertently stepping into a degree where the curriculum extended beyond her initial expectations, delving into a multitude of mathematical subjects. Yet, she found her strength in marketing and management, which enabled her to harness these skills in all her professions. After 3 years of college, and at 19 years old, she dropped out of school. This decision was not a means to evade the pursuit of education, but a target decision with a goal to join the workforce. Her first job was as an assistant manager of a boutique. Recognizing her latent potential, her boss promoted her to the role of boutique manager within a mere 2 months. She was then relocated to a different city and entrusted with the role of district manager within a year. She was the youngest employee working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day managing a new business from scratch, employees, and the staff house where they housed her. A pivotal juncture arrived when her boss presented her with a quota during the inaugural month, a challenge that ignited a spark within her. Grasping the gravity of her responsibilities propelled her beyond her perceived limits, and she not only met but tripled the stipulated quota within that first month. This triumph garnered the commendation of her boss, who rewarded her efforts with a substantial salary increase. This experience offered a profound lesson that you never know what you are capable of unless you step out of your comfort zone and maximize your potential. After that, she landed some pretty impressive job roles. Each of these positions became a learning experience, helping her develop personally and professionally. Along the way, she gained a deeper understanding of her strengths and weaknesses. However, amid these exciting and notable jobs, a persistent thought from her childhood kept resurfacing, urging her to pursue her first love, writing. Back in 2010, during her stint at Stanford University, a literary event came onto the scene. At that point, she was knee-deep in writing a novel, so she decided to check out the event. It turned out to be a fantastic opportunity as she got the chance to mingle with editors and agents. They critiqued the opening chapter of her novel, and their insights proved valuable, giving her the nudge to further hone her writing skills. This experience also shed light on the distinction between art and craft for her, where art represents your inherent talent, and craft is the skill that can be sharpened and refined through practice and study. The following year saw her collaborating closely with a writing coach, who skillfully guided her through the intricacies of crafting a novel with a lasting impact. In the year 2011, bubbling with excitement and tinged with nervousness, she introduced her debut novel, Love Letters, to the world. Mere 6 months later, she proudly released another work, Chalkalicious. Both novels soared to impressive heights, securing spots on Amazon's overall top 100 bestseller list and even earning her several accolades. However, crafting a book was merely the opening act of the process, and any seasoned author would readily admit the challenges woven into the rewriting and editing process. Successfully launching the book required understanding the ins and outs of the publishing world. In that era, independent publishers were on the rise, and she was fortunate to find a supportive mid-sized independent press that embraced her work. The journey didn't conclude with publication, because she needed to get the word out about her book. In the ever-evolving landscape of the publishing industry, staying ahead of the curve was imperative. While juggling her writing, a full-time job, and familial responsibilities, she devoted 2 to 3 hours each day to researching and marketing. As an author, her inner goal was to inspire, entertain, and make a difference. As an authorpreneur, her objective was clear: to raise awareness, establish a platform, and cultivate a steadfast readership. Diving even deeper into the industry, she pursued continuing studies in writing at Stanford University, fully immersing herself. Her thirst for knowledge led her to acquire a collection of craft-centric books and attend various writing events, to forge connections and stay attuned to the industry's pulse. Her involvement extended beyond this, as she served as treasurer, events coordinator, and vice president within the Fremont Area Writers Club. Then, in 2016, after dedicating a decade to Stanford University, she made a momentous decision. She bid farewell to her job and started a new chapter, relocating to a Philippine island to devote her full attention to writing. Balancing the demands of a full-time job, family, and household responsibilities had always been challenging. The choice wasn't made lightly, as relinquishing a stable position came with significant risk. Yet, her dreams overshadowed her fears. She knew with certainty that this path was her destiny. Fast forward 7 years since that pivotal move, and she finds herself standing in an awe-inspiring period. 7 years without a conventional job, yet within this time, her creative output has flourished beyond measure. 11 novels and a guidebook for authors on marketing now represent her path. Her writing path has not only encompassed novels but also extended to screenplays, resumes, blogs, product descriptions, articles, speeches, and more. She has also delved into the world of editing, teaching workshops, and providing coaching services to a diverse range of clients. The wonderful thing about working on your own is the freedom it brings. You control your schedule and set your own deadlines. But, here's the catch: without dedication to your vision, hard work, and discipline, achieving desired outcomes can be tough. Even though she put in long hours, often during the wee hours, the fact that she is passionate about her work keeps it from feeling like a job. Her main struggle lies in maintaining focus amid distractions, but building solid habits and staying committed really make a difference. This passage has been nothing short of a soaring flight toward her aspirations. She is a firm believer that success hinges on chasing your dreams, living your passion, working hard, embracing discipline, and being committed to your vision and purpose. As she stands at this juncture, reaching for new heights, she casts a fond glance back at that childhood dream that once hinted at the road ahead. The intricate twists and turns that have led her here are filled with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunities seized, the challenges surmounted, and the unceasing support of those who believed in her potential. Yet, this is not a conclusion, rather, it is a vibrant transition, a stepping stone to the horizons yet to be explored. This sense of coming full circle fills her with a deep sense of appreciation, amplifying her eagerness to embrace more remarkable paths that stretch before her. With every word penned, every story shared, and every connection nurtured, she finds herself invigorated by the promise of what lies ahead. The whispers of her childhood dreams have transformed into a resounding echo that propels her forward, beckoning her to embrace the unexplored paths with the same fervor that guided her from the very beginning. In this eternal cycle of growth and renewal, she remains committed to the art and craft that have shaped her journey. The pursuit of passion is a lifelong voyage, and every chapter is a representation of the strong spirit that defines her. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.